The woman took out 20 million from the safe and lent it to her friend in an emergency. But just as she was about to leave, the two of them, driven by greed, suddenly put a knife to her neck from behind. At that moment, they had no idea how serious the consequences would be. The other person was so scared that he didn't know what to do. He tried to pick up the knife on the table, but it took all his strength to barely lift it. The woman easily took it away from him, threw the man across the room, and then delivered a spinning slash that struck his foot. A scream immediately filled the entire room. With a flick of her finger, the woman caused the man's teeth to fall out uncontrollably. Seeing this, the man immediately tried to run away, but the woman had no intention of letting him go. She picked up the man from the ground and threw him out of the door. The woman had an astonishing super strength, which was inherited from her family and passed down only to women, not men. In order to continue the family's ability, she proposed to a man she had just met. The man was hesitant at first, but he immediately accepted the proposal when he heard that he wouldn't have to earn money to support the family after marriage. However, the man had no idea that the marriage awaiting him was far from ordinary. The first time they stayed in a hotel, because the bed was too close to the window, the woman lifted the entire bed and moved it. The man was so scared that he shouted. Thinking that they had finally found a good spot, the woman looked up and saw that the bed was facing the bathroom, so she lifted the bed again and moved it. This made the man instantly regretful. As he was about to run away, the woman easily picked him up from the ground and threw him back onto the bed. A year later, the woman gave birth to a set of twins. At the family gathering, when the boy grabbed a piece of rice cake, everyone cheered. But when it was the girl's turn, the result shocked everyone present. The girl, with her tiny hand, actually lifted the table. Although everyone was amazed, the mother and grandmother were very happy because the family's ability had been passed down. But soon after, the father, in pursuit of his dream, took the daughter to Mongolia to photograph stars and accidentally lost her. When the wife found out, she immediately filed for divorce. It wasn't until one day that the assistant suggested holding a women's strongman competition to find the daughter. The woman immediately instructed the assistant to organize it. After a long competition, a girl finally stood out. The woman got up to recognize her daughter, but her husband realized that she was not their daughter. As he had guessed, the girl had bribed the judges, but the woman, overwhelmed by her longing for her daughter, brought the girl home. Upon seeing her luxurious room, the girl immediately lay down on the bed. On the other side, the woman gathered her family to celebrate the return of her long-lost daughter. But at this moment, everyone began to doubt the girl's identity. The grandmother believed that they couldn't confirm she was their daughter just because of the same blood type. The husband also mentioned that their daughter had a scar on the bottom of her foot from a tree branch when she was very young. However, the woman not only ignored the advice but also had a big argument with her husband. Although the woman seemed to trust the girl completely, she secretly checked the girl's feet at night. After finding solid evidence, the woman completely dispelled her doubts. So the next day, she took the girl to the mall and carefully selected clothes, hairstyles, and every accessory for her, completely reshaping her image. She also told the girl to live the life she wanted. When the girl was staring at the photo, thinking about how to make the real daughter disappear forever, the woman walked in. It turned out that she still felt she owed her daughter too much and decided to buy her a sports car the next day. At the same time, the real daughter was activating her energy to save a malfunctioning airplane. Due to the family's bloodline resonance, the woman's body emitted a glow of power, and the sleeping grandmother was also awakened by the same force. The woman immediately turned around, only to find that the girl had not changed at all. It was then that she realized the girl was not her daughter.